If they hear us talking about them, they will sponsor us.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Kindred Lists, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael, your most humble and merciful Dungeon Master. Yes, if you would like to sponsor us, please reach out. You can send an email to proficiencybonus@gmail.com if you would like to be a part of this crazy nonsense that we've got going on here on this little Twitch channel.
Yeah, we're talking about you, company that's a mix of blue and red.
That make comfortable beds.
Say there are a lot of companies that use blue and red in their logos.
That's true. That's true.
That's fair.
So we might be talking about you. The only way to find out is to send us an email.
Absolutely. Well, welcome everybody. Before we begin tonight with episode, I believe this is, 54, episode 54 of Kindred Lists. Gosh, it seems like yesterday we made the switch from Storm King's Thunder to this, and we're on episode 54 already. We have to thank a few people before we begin. We want to thank our good friends at Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them, allowing us to do this streaming craziness each and every week. We want to thank our good friends also at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG, you'll get a quick link to both of their websites and storefronts where you can buy some really cool RPG-related gear and dice and cards and all kinds of stuff. If you visit Little Dragon Corp, you can use the coupon code PROBONUS during your checkout and get 10% off of your entire order. And you can get 10% off at Cardboard Castle as well for just saying the name. Hey, Proficiency Bonus is our go-to streaming channel. All you got to do is do that, and you get 10% off there as well. So thank you guys so much for supporting us. Thank you for tuning in each and every week for these awesome shows that we offer for all of your wondrous entertainment. So, with a little bit of a recap of last week, wait, I almost forgot. A huge announcement. Last week, during Dirty 20, we hit the 1K mark for Extra Life. So, yay! That was freaking awesome. We blew the fundraiser out of the water, guys. You guys were incredible. We were able to raise that $1,000 mark for our Extra Life fundraiser. And what was it, like less than a month? We did that, so that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
So thank you to all of you who have donated to that. Thank you all of you who shared for someone else to donate. We really do appreciate all that support, and it definitely is going to help, especially nowadays with it seeming like COVID-19 is going rampant within our little children now as well. So that will definitely be a great help to those children's hospitals all around the United States and Canada as well. So make sure that you keep on supporting them. You can keep on giving if you'd like. All you have to do is click on that donate button. Even though we've already met our goal, we can exceed our goal. So if you would like to give some more, you don't want to be left out, you want to help the kids out, go ahead and click on that big green donate button below, and you can make a donation as well. So thank you guys all so much. All right. That being said, last time we had a split party situation where many of our group decided to go through the tunnels and follow Riled into the lower levels of House Xorlarrin here within Menzo Berenzin. Molfin took Ashlyn invisible with him as he was going to try to figure out a way to negotiate with Xerath, the matron mother of the Xorlarrin house. Molfin was invited in to speak to Xerath, while the rest of the party encountered, unfortunately, a large group of driders and large spiders within the tunnels below. While the combat was taking place, Molfin was communicating with Xerath, trying to get some sort of communication down, but it seemed like Xerath was not budging at all, and wanted her flask back because it belonged to her. And then, when Molfin would not do this, he began to walk away, and it seems like the drow were closing in. Molfin began to cast a spell on himself, revealing Ashlyn. She came out of her invisibility. I believe that was what happened, correct, Matthew? She loses.
Yes, but she basically backed out of the room a little bit, so she's not immediately visible
She's
unless
in the
there's
hall.
somebody in the
Okay,
stairwell.
got you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She stepped down a little so it wouldn't be quite as, oh, look, someone else is here.
All right. So, hello everybody in chat. We're so glad that you're joining us tonight. Thank you guys so much for being with us. We are going to go ahead and jump right into combat as we go back downstairs in the tunnels for round 3 of the Drider combat. I'm going to change our music a little bit because we got to have something a little bit more intense for this. Let's try this. Let's try this song. Go this way. Battle music going on. Vix, you're up.
Sup?
Can you see? Do I have you guys on the right map?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I'm webbed.
You are webbed, and you're prone, laying there.
Yep.
Yep.
Staring at some spiders.
Yep. Some spiders there.
Is this spider in range of me?
Like,
Or is he up on the wall?
he's kind of up on the wall. I'd say he's probably 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I figured. Well, I'm just gonna cut the web. I'm gonna try to cut the web.
Okay. All right. Make an attack roll. You
Is that with disadvantage,
you
right?
are disadvantaged because you're considered restrained. Yes.
All right, 11 plus 9, I believe. Yeah, 11 plus 9 with a fire sword.
Oh yeah. You definitely hit the web. You can roll your damage.
Come here. 3. I believe it's piercing because it's a rapier.
Okay.
And then 6, so 10 fire.
Oh yeah. Just like before, the fire seems to do the trick and burn up the web around you, giving you enough room to kind of roll out of the web. So you are no longer webbed. You still
And
have,
if this spider's 10 feet away from me,
yeah, you still have your movement and a
I'm gonna
bonus action.
stand up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna 5, 10, 15 away from this spider.
Okay.
Bonus action. First level healing word on myself.
Okay. There you go. Go ahead and roll up your healing.
Eight points of healing.
8 points of healing as Vix, using the shadows within the room and his candles, casts some incantations, and the shadows cling to him, healing some of his wounds.
And that's my turn.
All right. Now we've got your drow friends, who are a little... We've got 2 of them down currently. What would your drow friends be doing?
I said they go after the spiders.
Okay.
Probably.
All right, you guys are
Put a
free.
bunch up on the bridge.
You guys are free to move them around where you want to place them. They do have 30 feet of movement. Keep in mind
Just as a reminder,
this one is up on the ceiling a little bit, so he's probably about 30 feet above where they are over here on the other side. So just keep that in mind. What were you saying, Matthew?
as a reminder to folks, that while only one of the drow with the mark is alive still, but the little like sort of do not enter sign on the drow is something showing that they had used their single racial spell.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That they can only do one. The thing they can only do once a day. Only 2 of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, they could just take pot shots at that first spider until one does it, maybe.
Basically,
Yeah.
not worry about the ones down by Vix. Focus on the ones up by them, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those drow that you're, I think it was Derek Silver was measuring, those drow that are right next to the bridge, yeah, they can easily hop off the bridge and onto that little ledge there and be able to move if they would like to do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so who's rolling for the drows?
I'll roll.
How many are shooting at the one? You guys want to shoot the one up top?
Yeah, I say we go one by one just to see. Because if I'm
Because
not
that spider
mistaken,
was
this
pretty
is
close to
hurt.
dead.
That one was
Yeah.
that one
Yeah,
does
so we
look
just
very
go
hurt.
one at a
Yes.
time,
Yeah,
one at a
okay.
time on that, and then refocus afterwards.
Okay.
All right, so let's do
They have advantage because of fairy fire.
Yep.
right.
These
Okay.
closer ones do. The ones that are farther away probably will be normal rolls because of range with a hand crossbow. So,
Yeah.
like, probably the 3 that are closest to this spider will have advantage. The rest of them will be made at a regular roll.
Yeah, so this guy
Yep.
would like run up and shoot.
Yep,
All
sure.
right, shoot. 9.
9 is gonna miss.
Then
Next
this
guy.
guy
Well,
runs
it's
up and
9
shoots.
plus. Or
Oh!
is it, okay. Nice.
Oh, critical hit. Go and roll your damage for that.
Nah. Wow.
4?
Well
Nice.
done.
4 is just
Well
enough.
done.
It had 4 points
Yes!
left. It was 4. That's all it needed. So this hand crossbow bolt goes flying, hits the spider right between the what do you call these things? What are those called? Not pinchers, but
Mandibles?
mandibles. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Hits it right in the mouth, right in between the mandibles, and it curls up and falls off the wall, slams and rolls and splashes into the water. That one is dead.
Nice.
I think all the rest of them just move up so they can hit these two.
Sure.
So how far? How far are they moving? Are they?
Yeah, they would have to be pretty close. Yeah, as long as they're past this little pillar over here, I think they would be able to hit them with a regular shot.
Regular roll.
Regular roll.
Unless
There's
you're gonna
5. Am I counting that right?
get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh,
Let me.
We got a 6th one over there
You
too.
get a 6th one, yeah.
Oh, there's a 6th one?
where? I want to go 5.
There's 6.
Oh,
there's
6.
yeah, I see
That-
6.
I just can't do math.
We're good. So the
There was one that was still on the bridge we pulled over like late.
the 15
Okay.
is gonna hit, the 14 is gonna hit, and the 21 is gonna hit. So 3 of them are going to hit. Were they all targeting a specific spider, or were they targeting different ones?
Let's go to the
Probably-
top one first, and then
Yeah,
if
top
it
one
kills
until
it,
drop.
we'll move it down to the second one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, roll
So I'm
damages.
aiming for this one first.
Yeah, roll
aiming for
damages,
that
and
one
then I'll do the
first.
saving throws. Okay, so it's
That shouldn't have been a crit.
7,
Yeah, 6 damage.
6, 7, 6.
So 19 total points of piercing damage to this one, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm pretty sure these spiders were pretty healthy. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It rolled a 7, so it is poisoned for 1 hour.
It is unconscious.
Oh.
It failed by 5
Yeah.
or more.
It
Yep.
failed by 5 or more. It is unconscious, so it falls off the wall. And when it hits the ground, takes an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage. While poised this way, the target wakes up if it takes damage, or another creature. So as soon as it hits the ground, it wakes back up. But it is now prone. Does unconscious remove the fear condition from what Silver did earlier?
It would have to make 3 wisdom saves too.
Oh, it gets to make 3 wisdom saves?
Yeah, because it took damage.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. So it is now
or until
it is now prone down here, and it looks very, very, very hurt. And I'm gonna make those three wisdom saves, or just 1?
correct. It's 1 per
Every time it
instance
gets
of
hit.
damage.
Every time it gets hit?
by an enemy.
What's the total
Mhm.
I need?
19, I believe. Let me
First
let
one,
me make sure.
first
I'm
one was a
gonna have to find it.
9. The second one was a 14. And the last one is a 15. I don't think any of those will be enough to succeed.
No, it's at least an 18.
Okay, you got it. So it is still
gotta find it
frightened
real
of you, but
fast.
now it is prone and laying down there on that second platform where all those drow are headed to. And I think that'll do it for your drow
Yeah, it's an
army.
18.
As you guys are bringing this drow army with you, I think that'll do it for them. That brings us to 3, which is silver. With
Okay, so these
Callista, you're on deck.
Driders,
Noted.
all these Driders are up in the air, correct? Like they're up on the walls.
Yes,
So, like
they
to
are.
where I couldn't get within melee.
Yeah, they're like this. They're at least 15 feet up.
Okay. I will run where I'm directly underneath this one.
Okay.
And as I'm running up, I will put my double-bladed scimitar onto my back, and I'm gonna take out a spear that I have, and I'm going to throw the spear.
Okay, you
Good,
got it, man.
Good.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do this with advantage. Because I'm gonna reckless. Wait,
Reckless.
can you reckless on ranged?
I think you
I
can.
think you can.
I think it's any melee attack. Right?
Yeah. Well, it's
Or-
not. This isn't melee. That's why I was.
Yeah, I think.
Hold on. Let me make sure.
I think you might be.
Yeah,
able to-
on melee attack, so I can't reckless.
Oh,
Oh, you
dang.
can't reckless
Nope.
on a spear throw? Oh man.
Nope. That is roll a 6, so a 19.
I think a 19 is gonna hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you two-hand throw a spear, Michael?
I don't think so, because you're kind of like you're doing one of these, you know.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just.
I mean, I guess like if you're really trying really hard, like straight from the back, because he's throwing up.
I
right?
imagine Silver running,
Just like it
and it's like slow motion, and the spear's like wobbling. It's like dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That is 13 points of piercing damage.
13 piercing damage. Oh, it squeals in pain as you hit with that spear.
Yeah.
It grabs it, kind of pulls it out of its flesh, and kind of throws it down towards you. Clatters to the ground beside
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Just gave your spear back.
Can I go pick that up? Can I pick that up with a bonus action?
On your turn, your next turn.
Well, I mean, okay. So yeah, that's all I can do.
Silver's turn. Okay, that brings us to Callista.
As a free action, I'm just gonna like mentally yell at my dad to get his butt over to Diana and Vix.
Mentally,
Get over there.
mentally, you hear, I'm working on it, dear. Working on it.
Work faster.
I'm a little tangled up.
Ironic. I'm gonna come out through the wall and try to just like punch this woman and this Drider in the solar plexus and
Oh,
just
excellent.
try and push her off.
Yes, go for it. So are you trying to make like a shove attack? Or are you trying to like shove the Drider
Yeah,
off?
I'm trying to shove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does shove use Matthew? Does shove use athletics rules? Is it contested or is it just an attack roll? So I
I think
think.
it's just an attack roll if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah, just make your slam attack roll.
Okay.
Bang.
Shove is something we don't see very often in D&D rules, so
I mean, if you, I can just do 2 slam attacks if it's too complicated.
oh,
but
I don't think it's complicated. We'll just run with it.
It's pretty complicated. I roll a 1.
So your kind of pseudopod-like arm like shoots out of this thing.
Wait, I have inspiration. I'm gonna use it.
Well, a natural one
Actually,
is
I was-
still going to be a miss because it's a.
Oh.
It's
I was
still
mistaken.
Oh,
What?
You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Oh, well, it's on still 1.
still a natural one. So you're unable to shove it, but you have 2 attacks, and that counts as just one of them. So you could try to shove again, or you can
Okay.
just try to slam. Your choice.
No, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna try and push.
Push him. Yeah.
I wanted to pull off. Oh, that didn't even go in. Okay, that's better. You said it's athletics.
Ooh. Matthew might be able to see what I rolled.
Oh,
I mean, I rolled pretty good, but my athletics is pretty good too. I rolled 18 plus 11.
Oh God. My
Yeah.
Drider didn't stand a chance. I rolled a natural 20 and got a 23.
Oh, damn!
So you shove the Drider. I'm gonna say go ahead and make your slam damage on this because it gets impacted by your fist as it loses its grip on this.
Sure. That's 2d8. Where are my d8s at? 17 damage.
17 damage, nice. So 17 damage as it
Yeah,
gets
well-
impacted. You slam it in the chest. You hear it squeal in pain, and it falls and lands right next to Vix. Prone, and takes an additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage when it hits the ground.
Uh-huh.
And now it is prone down there on the floor, right next to your little purple kobold friend.
How far did it fall?
About 15 to 18 feet, somewhere around there.
Can I try and do something that it's not an attack, but can I use my movement to just fall on her?
Hey,
To just let go of the
hey, why not? Are you gonna kind of like come out of the pillar and
I'm
just
gonna
do
cannonball.
like? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I want to cannonball.
Here-
I'm gonna take damage, but I'm gonna cannonball.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a like dexterity saving throw as it's seeing this
Oh, God.
massive boulder coming
Okay.
down towards it to see if it can
Yeah.
roll out of the way. All right.
All right.
Isn't it just like diving into a swimming pool for you? I mean,
Basically, well, that's
you,
true.
You
No,
can
but
just
I'm
go through
probably
rocks.
Here's the thing. I'll take bludgeoning damage, but it's halved.
Yeah.
You rolled a 5. So you slam down on top of this guy, and it takes an additional. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. We appreciate that. Dan on the Moon gifted
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
one to Derek. Look at that. Dan on the Moon. Dan on the Moon. Thank you so much. So you do an additional 10 points of bludgeoning damage to this creature as you slam on top of it. What
I'm assuming I take 10 as well.
I'm gonna say, because you are an Earth Elemental, you take 0.
Oh,
And
all right. I was gonna take half,
because
but
you
sure.
landed on something squishy.
I did land on something squishy.
You did, but I'm going to say that you can Earth Elementals be prone? Can they have the prone status?
Good question.
Look at their immunities and see if they're immune to prone.
They are not immune to prone.
Okay, I'm going to say
They're immune.
I'm going to say that you are prone on top of the Drider.
Valid. Yeah, I'm cool with that. So I just look up at Vex like, get her!
Thank you, Dan on the Moon, for another gifted subscription to Keplin. That's awesome. All right, so as the Earth Elemental comes out of the pillar and slams down on the Drider, is that your whole turn, Callista? I just imagine this Earth Elemental going, like, belly flopping off the top rope. It's like slamming down. The frog splash. So good.
Vix is just like eyes wide because if he would have been standing there, he would have turned into Splat. So like,
Yeah, probably. Okay, next up is actually the spiders with Riled on deck. So this spider is going to use half its movement to stand up, and it cannot move any closer to Silver.
Nope.
So it is going to... It actually crawls around the corner here and kind of starts to disappear.
fight or flight.
That's right. This spider is going to climb down and just head towards these drow over here.
Oh, thank God.
Because they seem to be the
You
ones
gotta
that are
keep webbing.
tormenting
Keep
them.
webbing Vix.
Gotta
No.
keep, yeah, shoot
No.
another web of
No.
mix.
No.
He's gonna try to bite one of those drow. Probably the one to just the north. So here's an attack roll. That's only a 10. Does a 10 hit those drow? I don't think. So the bite does not hit, and that's all the spiders can do on their turn. That brings us to Riled. Riled is still webbed up back here. Would he attack, or would he try to get himself unwebbed?
Given that,
On web.
Unweb?
yeah, I was going to say, given Callista told him to get moving, probably unweb himself.
All right, he's going to make it.
If he does not get unwebbed, he's gonna feel Callista glaring holes into the back of his head.
Okay, he makes it with disadvantage, unfortunately, so he's going to roll twice. And even with disadvantage, he rolls high enough to hit the webbing. And he peels away the web using the end, the sharper point at the bottom of the Staff of Power, and just kind of like drives it up and peels it away, unfolding the web from himself, and he is now freed from it. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you for another subscription. We appreciate that.
Wow, we.
Dan on the Moon subscribed themselves finally after gifting all those subscriptions. Dan, welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So Riled is now free, and he's going to start running over to help with Diana. He can get to about right here on his turn. He uses action to get out from web. He has a bonus action left. I don't know if he has anything that he can do on a bonus action. Nobody looks like extremely hurt, right? As he's looking around? Okay. Then he's not going to do any healing. He'll just go ahead and stop right there and end, wait till his next turn to, he doesn't really have many bonus action spells. Alright, that brings us to Diana. You're next.
Well, my plan was to heal people, and then nobody looks particularly hurt, right? So there goes that.
I mean, I'm a little bit smacked around, but I'm really not like needing heals at the moment.
Yeah, I'm down like 30 HP.
Yeah, I'm like 23.
30. Okay. I will do a little mass healing word. Okay, yeah, mass healing. I will just do like mass healing word and just get everybody, which I believe is a bonus action too, so I still have an action. I'll do mass healing word and get everybody a little bit of healing, a little bit of health. Okay. That's just gonna be like 1d4 plus 5. But that's gonna go to everybody who is within 60 feet of me.
Okay. Riled has a little bit of a scratch, so that will help Riled.
I'm just mending scratches at the moment. Oh, for 1 plus 5, 6 healing points.
6
everybody.
healing points.
Nice.
All right, that's good. That brings Riled almost up to full.
Thank God no one's particularly low. And then for my action, I will, let me see here. There is we're on like a cliff thing, right?
Yeah.
So like we're not like
You just kind of pulled yourself up to the top of it, and you're on this top pedestal where you can see all these Driders kind of fighting with your party.
I wanted to climb down and be 10 feet of my movement, right?
It would be if you want to climb back down, yes.
I'm back down.
Okay.
And I will go up to where Silver is. and that'll be my movement. And
Okay, well, you were up there, so that would only take you. That would only take 15 feet to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my movement. And I will hit the thing with my mace.
It's 15 feet up, so you have to.
Oh,
It's that one.
I
You can go to the
understand.
one by Vix that has the Earth Elemental Callista like laying on top of it right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Yes.
Retcon.
So here's what I'm going to rule. I'm going to say you have advantage on this because the creature is prone. The problem is that Callista is laying on top of it, so do not roll a 1.
Roll 2 ones. Roll 2 ones. Roll 2 ones.
That'd be impressive.
If you
If
roll
you
roll a 1, I'm going to say it hits Callista.
1 on that one. It was very low, but not a 1. Oh, a 17. Okay. 17 plus 9.
Oh yeah.
17 plus 9.
Yes, you hit. Definitely.
Yay. And that's 1. 6. This is a d6. I don't know why I keep on using the temperamental dice. It doesn't like to roll high. 3 plus 3. 6 damage.
6 points of damage. All right. Did you?
Sorry if Callista wanted me to protect Riled, and then I just ran away from Riled.
Callista, as you're laying on
Michael,
top.
that one gets to make another wisdom
Wisdom
save.
save. Okay. Callista, as you're laying on top, you hear a raging cleric rush up,
Oh,
mace in hand, and slam down onto the Drider. It makes impact next to you as you feel the warmth and radiance of Ilmater nearby.
that's my girl. Hell yeah, beat her up. You just hear in your head, get her.
That Drider now, since taking damage. Oh, and I think I forgot to roll for last time it took damage. Because it took damage from Callista, too. Callista's
then
damage
it
was
needs to
only
then.
9, so that's not going to happen. And a 13 on this one, so it is still afraid of you.
That's it from me.
I think that's Diana's turn. That brings us to the Driders themselves. What's this one gonna do? I have no idea.
You got like a Loki with Thor's hammer on his chest kind of situation.
He did, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not
Uh,
Mjolnir with her.
He's in a situation here, so I'm just gonna say that he's just gonna this Drider under this Earth Elemental is just gonna frantically just start, swinging the swords out, wherever. I'm gonna say that has disadvantage on the attacks, but I'll say 1 goes to the Earth Elemental, 1 goes to Diana, and 1 goes to Vix. Okay, it would have disadvantage anyway because it's fearful of silver, so it's gonna be disadvantage.
Cheered because I
all the
didn't
way
hear that it
around.
was something that was attacking.
So there's disadvantage. I'll go Vix first. Oh gosh, yeah,
Knowing my luck, it's gonna be a hit.
it's a 10. That's gonna miss.
Oh man!
So you jump over the
first
blade
good thing to happen to
as
me.
it goes for your ankles. You jump over the blade like a jump rope. This is against Diana. Oh, the first roll was a good one. Hopefully this next one's a bad one. With disadvantage is a 14, Diana. I think that's gonna miss you too. All right, it grazes off of your armored boots.
This is me.
And now to the elemental. That is an 8. Don't think that's gonna do
Yes,
it.
sir.
And I'm gonna say that creature is restrained under there, so it's not gonna be able to move. Silver, this creature seems to be satisfied that you are trying to throw a spear up at it, and don't seem to have anything else going on for you right now. So it's just gonna shoot 3 arrows down at you.
Okay, this has disadvantage because of my cloak. Completely
Ah,
forgot that last
You
one.
remember!
There you
You
go.
remember!
Yep.
Yes! Alright, so disadvantage because of the cloak. So here we go.
Well, on the first one until it hits me.
Until it
so.
hits you. Got it.
Yeah.
13. It's gonna miss?
Nope.
Okay, it goes flying wide. Next shot goes flying towards you. Oh, that's better. A 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, it's gonna make it.
So no more disadvantage.
All right, got it. So you take 11 piercing damage as the arrow sticks into your flesh.
Okay.
And an additional 7,
halved.
and then additional 7 points of poison damage from the poison on the arrow.
And that's halved.
And this one does not have disadvantage. That's only a 14.
Nope.
All right. Misses. Sticks into the ground next to you. It is going to shift a little bit. It's going to shift over to the other side of this pillar, out of sight of where you're at. And it looks like it's turning its bow towards Riled and the other drow over here on this side. That's all it's going to do. This one's going to... Actually, this one crawls off the wall while you're focused on that one, and then just starts rapidly crawling towards you, Silver, across the surface of the ground. And now, do your cloak, does it shut off for the whole round now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's off until my turn. So.
So it's going to attack with 2 long swords and 1 bite as it comes up to you. So the first long sword is going to swing for a 23.
Yep.
Okay. That's 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the other attack is going to come at you for it swings again to 21.
Yep.
And that does an additional 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And now its fangs like jet out towards you, and it goes, and it tries to bite down on you, Silver. For a 18.
Yeah.
That hits too. All right, so you take 4 points of piercing damage from the teeth.
Okay.
Plus an additional 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And that ends the Drider's turns.
Man, Michael, I'm not even below 200 yet. Come on now.
I'm trying, Derek. Just stay right there for a while, okay? Don't take any actions.
Okay, sure.
I'll help you out with that. Okay, so after round 3 is completed, we hard camera swipe as we get a Star Wars-esque diagonal swipe of the screen. And we go back up to the tension in the room upstairs. As Muffin is just getting ready to walk out of this room. Oops. I was going to move the whole flag, so I take you guys all to this area. Muffin, as you cast this spell, you feel the intensity of the room start to pick up. And you can feel these drow closing in on you. You said that Ashlyn was around the corner, so when she appears, they don't see the immediacy of this happening. It seems as if you can feel they're approaching, and the last thing that she said was to grab him. So the question is, are you going to allow them to grab you? Or are you going to resist?
I'm just going to keep walking towards the stairs. And if someone reaches out to grab me, I'm going to once more reach out and actually make an attack with the hand again.
Okay, so I would say that both of you you and the drow have both basically met a point where there's going to be some type of conflict here. So I need you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll initiative for the rest of the group too.
Quick question about this initiative before it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this in the timeline compared to us?
Do it to him.
Because
Do it to him.
there's a plan to potentially get to Wolfen. Like when he says things are going bad here.
Good question. So you guys were going down there. You guys told Muffin when you were about to approach this that this was going to happen. I will say you will, whatever happens whatever happens with what's going on currently, it would happen. This would happen after that.
Okay.
Because
Okay, so given what their plan is, I'll say we should probably roll, but probably white back downstairs.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
okay with doing that, Matthew? Are you okay with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's it's we can
We,
hold
we
on.
talked about it
Sure.
after you left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, like timing-wise, bullshit.
Yeah, timeline's a little messed up here because Molfin's took
Yeah.
longer because you guys were in initiative longer. So
Yeah.
it just the way the
Yeah.
timing is when you're in combat compared to roleplay is different. So yeah.
I just didn't want you to get like halfway through this fight and then be like, "Oh, hi, by the way, we've been here the whole time."
Yeah.
figured we
Potentially.
sit and just watch, you know.
Sure. Yeah, so go ahead. Let's just get a let's get an initiative thing in order here. And then if you're okay with it, Matthew, we'll just go downstairs and try to resolve downstairs.
White.
So that way we can get everybody on the same page of what they wanted
You want me to roll for
what
Ashlyn
they
as
wanted
well?
to do. Yes, please roll for Ashlyn. Do you have access to Ashlyn's character sheet, Matthew, or does
Yeah, I've got to pull.
okay.
Okay, so Molfin rolled a 21. Ooh, and little dragon, you were loving me tonight. And Ashlyn, where are you? Ooh, Ashlyn's got a +5. Ashlyn rolled a 19.
19 for Ashlyn.
Good rolls. Really good rolls.
But I rolled a 19 on the die. Ashlyn rolled a 14.
So what did you have total, Molfin, again?
So mine's a 21 total. Ashlyn is a 19 total.
Awesome. Oh, man, I'm using this encounter builder in D&D Beyond, and I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and I don't know how to reset it. Okay, restart encounter. That's what I want. I like to just use this clicker where it says to auto roll initiative for the bad guys, and that makes things so much easier.
It helps out a lot. It really does.
Because then it just puts a number in there for me, and I don't have to worry about it. Oh, wow. Okay, I have my initiative set for upstairs. As these, it seems as if these drow are going to come try to surround you, and we quick swipe once again back downstairs to the 4th round of combat below. And I will move you guys back over to that map since we've got a plan in place. And I should not be surprised after playing over 4 years with this group that there is a plan in place.
This one took a lot of thinking on my part, okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
technicality that's about to happen.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, some more combat we got going on. All right, Vix, top of the order.
Well, first things first, we got to kill all these spiders. So, I'm gonna stab the one that's on the ground.
The Drider on the ground
The
beside you?
person
Yeah.
beside me.
Okay,
Yeah.
stabbing, you'll have advantage, but the Earth Elemental is still present on top, pinning this thing down. So, don't roll a 1.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
How's a 19?
That hits.
That's not a 1.
You can roll your damage.
I'm also gonna expend a bardic inspiration to dump psychic blades into this one.
Ooh, very good.
So that will be
Don't mind Matt here as he just cheers for the Driders.
that's
You have like pre-made signs under your desk.
7 points of piercing,
Ooh, 7 points of piercing damage. Got it. What about those psychic
5
blades?
points of fire.
5 points of
And then-
fire. All right.
Psychic blades 8d6. Where are you going, Die? All right.
Away from you!
26 points of psychic damage.
Oh man, this thing howls in pain. From you said 26?
Yes.
As this psychic damage just flows from the wound up into its mind. twitching rapidly on the ground underneath, trying to roll out from this massive rock earth elemental laying on top of it. Unable to do so.
It's still alive.
It is still alive. It looks very hurt, but it's still alive.
All bonus action offhand attack.
Go for it. It does make a wisdom check to see if it can be not fearful of... And it does succeed. It is not afraid of silver anymore. With a 20.
Beat an 18. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so when you do an offhand attack, but you're not a
You
dual
don't add
wielder.
your damage to you don't add your plus to the damage
It's just whatever
but
you
you
roll
add
on
it
the
to
die.
hit.
to the attack. Yeah.
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
attack.
you add it to the attack. It's just you don't add it to the damage.
Okay, so that's like 20 something to the attack.
Yeah, that hits. So you just roll the dice and whatever the number is the damage.
Mm-hmm.
3 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and then I need a save of some sort, a con save.
Con save. Okay. Here you go. Con save coming up. That's
Got to beat 16.
a 19.
All right. All right, that's no. I still do 2d6 points of poison. 9 poison.
9 poison damage. Gotcha.
Yep.
It is still alive. Oh, look at this.
Boo!
9 points of fear.
9
9 points of poison damage.
and that's gonna finish up my turn.
That finishes up your
I'm
turn?
not even gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your drow army gets to go next. What would you guys all like them to do?
All after the spider.
Shots at the
I
spider
never-
until it dies.
Yep.
Shot.
Which one does it? Do they go after the one that's running away?
No.
They can.
No.
Some of them can surround it and use their swords if they want, but it's up to them. It's totally up to you guys. The ones that are right next to it would have disadvantage on a ranged attack against them.
Swords would do more damage, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have one of the sword guys do something.
I think the swords just don't have poison. I think.
There we go.
All right, then I will do.
We all have advantage now.
Oh, as they surround, some of them climb up onto the platform and move around the spider. Some of them will be like jabbing down at it off that ledge, but sure.
4.
Oh, they all have advantage.
6.
Okay, so the first one with advantage hits. Second one's gonna miss.
Okay.
Third hits. Fourth hits. Fifth hits. And sixth hits. So all but one hit.
High rolls.
Go one more, Kristy.
Yeah, it's taking a minute.
Oh my
26?
goodness.
Damn, 26 points of damage.
It has exactly 26 hit points.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
I mean-
They
I mean-
did
I mean-
it.
I'm envisioning this as like the cartoons where like everybody just jumps online and on everybody, and then it's just like that big smoke.
Just a
thing.
smoke cloud with swords and fists and boots flying out of it. Yeah. And as the smoke clears, there's just a curled up dead spider laying there, bleeding profusely all over the platform. That spider is gone. I think that would be all.
So
That
there's still two drow left up at the top, up in the northern part of the
oh
map.
yeah, you guys still have 2 up
Oh,
there
yeah.
that are still in the game. So those ones
Make
down
your way
below.
over here, guys.
Yeah, they're gonna making their way.
Making their
over
way.
the map.
Yeah, you guys can move them as you see
Yeah, they'll
fit.
come over and
Yeah, they can get over there. They might be able to get into range to take a shot at that Drider.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think they with 30 feet would get them up to like about right here, right?
Sure.
Yeah, probably there. Yeah, they can each take a shot.
Go for it, boys.
These will be with disadvantage, but they can take a shot because it's up higher.
Okay, so 14 and an 18.
14 misses, 18 misses 2. So
Ooh, boy.
Unfortunately, they misjudge the aim, and it seems like the bolts come out and arc, and just one gets close and just goes right below the Drider and misses. All right, so that'll end your Drow armies go, bringing us to third, which is Silver with Callista on deck.
All right. So did I see this one that went around the corner here? Did I see it looking at Ryle as it moved away from me?
It kind of just shifted its glance away from you, then just skittered around.
Okay. Well, I was focused on that one first. So this is what I want to see if this is possible, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
It's what, 15 feet up in the air, right?
On the other
Something
side of the
like that.
pillar, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to get a running start, so this thing can get an attack of opportunity against me if it wants.
Okay, it definitely will
The other
take
one,
yeah.
with disadvantage because it's my turn, so my cloak's back on.
Oh, cloak's back on. Okay, with disadvantage, you got it. He's gonna take a swing at you anyway. Ah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna miss with a 10.
Okay. I want to attempt to run and jump, grab this thing, and try and grapple it and pull it down to the ground, so it gets off the dang wall.
Okay. All right.
A running high jump. You can jump 3 plus your modifier for your strength, so that's 10 for me. I can jump 10 feet into the air,
Okay.
and then you can extend your arms for half of your body length, which for me is like 3.5 feet.
Okay. So
I was wondering
yeah,
if I could
I will-
attempt to do that.
I will allow you to jump, but you're going to have to make an athletics check to grab this creature and try to yank it off the wall. Okay.
Because I figured this would be a part of my attack, so like a grapple check to pull it down, basically.
Sure.
How that
Yeah, it's going to be
works.
contested. It's going to try to
Alright.
dodge you and like skitter
Cool.
away with a dexterity check.
Okay, so that is an 11, so plus 13, that's 24.
He rolled a 15, so you're able to grasp this Drider, and you start following. And Matthew probably knows what this is, like a backwards suplex off of the
Yes.
pillar. I love it. Yes.
Cool.
So I guess you guys are both falling. Now it was 15 feet, but if you look at the map, that ground
There's
that
rocks underneath.
the ground you're going to land on, well, not only does it have rocks, it's actually 5 feet lower there. So it's actually
Okay.
like more like a
So 20.
20-foot drop there. So you guys are both
Sure.
going to impact, take fall damage of 10 points of bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground. Okay.
Okay. It's 5 for me.
Okay. And this Drider is
Um,
now, you're both prone on the ground down here now.
Would I consider to have more movement? So could I stand up with?
Do you have half your
or
movement
would
left?
that be take all? It was 5, 10. Does any of the jumping?
Jumping usually counts as movement.
Okay, so then I probably don't.
Okay.
then.
Yeah. Jumping is included in your movement
Alright.
speed. We had that come up in Dirty 20 last weekend, I believe.
Last question. Can I make my second attack?
That was only one attack, so yeah, but you're prone,
Okay,
and it's prone,
that's fine.
so I guess that would be what? Like, just a straight roll.
It'd be a straight roll, but I'm gonna make it reckless.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, even if you make it reckless, does that, like, cancel does it cancel all the because don't you have disadvantage
Well,
for being
'cause-
prone?
But then it's prone, so then I have advantage on it because
Yeah.
I'm melee.
Yeah.
So that would cancel out, and then if I add another advantage, doesn't that give me
I
advantage?
don't
or
think
no?
you can, like, double advantage to cancel out.
Compound
Yeah, I
it?
don't think you compound them that
Okay.
way.
So then
I don't think you can.
okay.
Based on rules as written and rules as intended, I believe. I don't know. Unless you guys want to.
Then I will
if there's
just
an official
I will
argument
just
on
make
that,
it
I
a
don't know.
reckless, or I won't make it a reckless attack then.
Okay.
I'll just normal attack.
Yeah, I think even if you make it
so it's a-
reckless, it'd be probably a straight roll.
I rolled a 4, so that's a 20.
That still hits.
Okay.
Math.
You can roll a 4 and still hit these things.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Got plus 16,
That's incredible.
and I rolled double 4s on the damage,
Oh,
so that is 8, 24 points of slashing.
24 slashing. It's getting there. You're putting some hurting down on this thing as you just like reach over and gash this thing as you just slammed it down to the ground. I think unless you got a bonus action,
that's in my turn.
that ends the Silver's turn.
Nope.
And bring us to Callista, who is currently laying on top of another Drider up here on the top of the pedestals.
We're all just prone.
Everybody's just laying on the floor.
Yep.
Yep. So I'm not. I'm
Elfman's
not.
up there getting murdered, and they're just down there taking a nap.
Not yet. Technically, you're still walking up the stairs.
Yeah, technically, you're not even in the room yet. You're fine. So I'm just gonna while I'm not getting up off this thing. I'm just gonna grab him by the hair and just start slamming his head into the ground.
Oh!
Slam attack.
Wow!
Slam attack.
Well, yeah, we'll just call that flair for your slam attacks. Just go ahead and make your regular attack rolls. You do have, I would say, well, do you want to technically?
Is it a straight roll?
Do you want to technically say you're standing up and grabbing the head and slamming it down? Because if you technically, by rules, say you're standing up, it would give you advantage on your attacks.
Sure, why not?
All right, there you go.
I'll use half my movement to stand up and slam its head into the ground a couple times. Sure.
You got
yeah.
it. Go for it.
Okay.
Make your head slams with advantage.
All right.
And Diana is cradling Vix.
I'm probably as big as that cat, so.
Map 23 to hit on first.
That definitely hits.
Alrighty. Just making sure I have the d8s. 15 damage on the first hit.
Okay, describe how you take it down. It had 8 hit points left.
So yeah, basically as flared, I just grab it by the front of its bangs and just go poof, just once.
It just takes once. You slam it, and you just feel the whole body go limp underneath you.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Now, technically, you still have half your movement left and one more attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. I have plenty of movement. Yeah. All right.
Attacking the other one?
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, natural 19 plus 8.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Definitely.
14 damage.
14 points of damage as you slam into it with your rocky fist.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty hurt. Still in the fight, but it's pretty hurt. I think that'll end Callista's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still yelling at the party to gather up.
Okay. The spider's turn. This spider just retreats and disappears. That ends the spider's turn, bringing us to Riled with Diana on deck. Riled is going to cast... He is going to throw a guiding bolt at... Actually, he's going to climb up this little pedestal thing here. And you guys watch blue moon-like energy start to build up in front of Raud and beam across the battlefield as he casts this guiding bolt towards the Drider next to Callista.
He did it.
Unfortunately, he did not roll well enough to hit. And the Drider seems to dodge the beaming glow of blue light as it impacts the wall, sending shards of blackened rock everywhere. And he kind of looks around to make sure that no one saw that.
Vix is clapping for him. Like, really happy. Good new spell. You did it.
He's like, damn it, he saw that.
To me, it hit. I didn't even see where it landed.
Oh yeah, because the pillar's in the way, so you think it actually hit something?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That ends Ryald's turn. He's gonna stay put. He's not getting any closer to these guys. And will bring us to Diana's turn.
Well, taking inspiration from Riled, Diana will cast a guiding bolt at the one that looks weaker. Is that the one that's by Vic? Not Vix, I'm sorry, Silver.
The one that looks weaker, let's see. They are honestly both about the same. It looks like the one that Callista's beating on is maybe a little bit more beat up than the ones... It's hard to see the one Silver's attacking right now because you're up higher than where they are currently located. You probably you'd have to move closer to Riled to be able to see them.
Okay.
But you can definitely hear them.
Go with the one that Callista is beating up on.
Okay,
That one.
sure.
Alrighty. Kingdom baby. I don't know if y'all heard that massive thunk. That's just the noise that he makes when he hits the floor from jumping off of a high place. Da 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 da. That's one action. Okay, that's a. I think I have to roll for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your...
Guiding bolt.
Oh, you
Guiding
guiding
bolt.
bolt's an attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a 14 to hit.
14 total to hit.
Uh,
It dodges that guiding bolt as well. So this Drider just has a blue light fly by it, then it moves its head again, and a gold light kind of like zings by it. You guys hear massive explosions of rock and radiant beams of light just like exploding all throughout down here. It looks like a laser show.
thing is dexterous. In which case, I will instead. I don't have any bonus actions now. I will stay put.
They put okay.
I'm
I will
climbing
do
for Diana
nothing.
too because I didn't see that one land either because I'm behind her.
Vix
So
Vix is really supporting and cheering everyone on here tonight. The encouragement is all around. Excellent. That brings us to the end of the order, which are the Driders. The Drider in front of the Earth Elemental is going to just onslaught on the Earth Elemental with 3 longsword attacks. So we got a longsword coming at the Elemental. The first attack is a 14. Nope. Second attack is a 23. And the third and final attack is only going to be an 8. So only one of these is going to impact you. For 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, I only take half of that.
So you take 2 points of slashing damage as sparks just kind of fly off of you, and you have a little scratch put in your Earth Elemental form. Seems to be a little disappointed that it wasn't to be able to tear more of your rock form off, and it decides to.
The Earth Elemental looks disappointed too.
It starts to retreat, so you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like to.
Yes, sir. That was a journey. That's a dirty 20.
That hits. Roll your damage for your slam.
Slam. Oh, God. 14 damage.
14 damage. It's still able to get away from you, and it looks like it's starting to crawl onto the wall back here, and it looks really beat up. It doesn't look like it wants to mess with you anymore. The other Drider that's down here with Silver is going to use half of its movement to stand. And then is just going to try to start gouging at Silver that's still kind of like trying to recover and get to his feet. So...
Normal rolls.
Normal rolls. You got it. 2 long swords and a bite. First long sword. 17.
That just hits. Now it's an advantage.
Now it's an advantage. Okay, so I'm just going to roll these all, and then I'll roll damage afterwards. So another longsword coming down at you with advantage. Natural 20. So that will be a critical. And then the bite coming down with advantage. 18? Does an 18 hit you? That's because of need it. So the first longsword did 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second one was the crit.
Yep.
So it does 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So 8.
8. Got it. And the bite does 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of poison damage. It's kind of hovering over top of you, and it starts gnawing on your neck area.
Got me below 200, Michael.
Victorious! I have done it!
Yep.
I have... What I
Okay,
feel...
somebody bring his corpse to Molphin.
What I feel... I actually injured the barbarian. That's awesome. All right. That is actually the end of the 4th round, bringing us to the top of the 5th round. Back to Vix.
So I have a plan to potentially get us to Molphin. Do you want me to use it, or do you want me to continue trying to kill the spider people?
Do it. We'll
Okay,
cover you.
everybody has to get to me. Somebody squeeze my hand when 8 people are holding hands with me. Okay?
Move closer to me.
I'm not moving out of the cover I have.
Wait, we're abandoning our army.
I can take 4 of them, including
Okay.
us.
Okay.
The other ones walk back.
Spider and spiders. I'm not here. This is not.
Yeah,
we don't have time.
Yeah, you're right next to him. You can hear all this. He's shouting it. You're right next to him.
Just like, I don't know if this is fitting within 6 seconds.
Trust
And
me.
it's not my turn.
I'm gonna.
This is all happening mentally in our minds. So Muffin's hearing this chaos.
Yeah, Molphin's hearing it all, yeah. While he's walking up the
Mike.
stairs.
I'm just walking up a stair going, it's a stairwell, you bloody morons.
So, when I was a child and I was exploring the hallways, and I went into that man's room and I pooped in his bucket.
Yes. You pooped in his bucket. His chamber pot.
I got a good look at his room.
You
Right.
did. Got a very good look at his
So,
room.
was there like a gap under his bed big enough for like me to be under his bed?
For you to be under, yes. Not for
Okay.
you, not for your whole party, if that's what you're asking.
No. I'm gonna project
Especially not an earth elemental.
Or me.
Or Dragonborn.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna project image and put an image under his bed of myself so that I can see into the room.
Okay.
And that's my turn for this turn.
You see right next to your head as you're looking in through your image, the chamber pod has been tucked under the bed. You've got a good view of the chamber pod that you just pooped in not too long ago.
Yeah.
I
I
really
use
hope
my
you
bonus
can't
action.
smell through that image.
I use my bonus action to see into the room. So yeah, I'm seeing the room.
That's a bonus action?
I don't see any like feet. Yeah.
No, you don't see anyone.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Vix's turn is over, bringing us to the Drow army. Are they doing anything? Probably the 4 that are closest to you are probably trying to rush to you, so to make sure that they're not the ones that are left behind.
Yeah.
As they hear all what you just said.
I have a question. Do we have to be touching you, Vix, or can we touch someone else that is touching you?
We all just have to be holding hands in a circle.
Okay, cool.
Or a semblance of a circle. Just all holding hands, connected.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two are gonna come over and stabby stab.
Okay, perfect.
Do-do-do-do-do. Is it still prone?
It is not. It stood up. So it'd just be normal rolls.
Okay. One.
That hits. They both hit.
Hey!
11 points of
that second
piercing
one's a nice
damage.
roll.
Yeah, those are good. 11 points of piercing as they seem to slash out of this Drider. What were you saying, Matthew?
There aren't numbers between those two, Kristy.
I apparently not.
Yeah. Roll a lot of
Apparently
threes.
not.
Excellent. Yeah, so those drow rush up and they can start gashing into those. These other two drow over here have some... They might be able to dash over there if you guys want them to dash, but they wouldn't be able to attack. Unless you want them to move over there, they might be able to shoot their hand crossbows. If they're within 30 feet,
Yeah,
they
they're
can
within
fire.
30.
Yeah, okay, they'll shoot.
All right, go for it. Make 2 hand crossbow attacks.
One, two.
Both of those are going to miss, unfortunately. As they're trying to dodge hitting one of their allies, it's a very hard shot, and they miss with both bolts.
Yep.
All right, that ends the drow, bringing us to Silver with Callista on deck.
I'm going to attack this thing twice.
While you're still prone, or are you
I'm
going to stand
recklessly
up?
attack
Are
it.
you going to stand up?
Oh no, I want to stand
Okay.
up. Yeah, I want to stand up, of course. I only had 15 feet of movement anyways this turn.
That's okay.
That's why I was asking you to get closer.
I can hold the action. No problem.
So Silver stands up and is
All right,
going
so
to
the first,
attack recklessly with advantage.
first attack is 15 plus 14, so 29.
29 hits, definitely.
The second one is 19.
19.
If only I had my curse on it.
Just
Would've
hits.
been a crit.
19 just hits.
Well, no, natural 19.
Oh,
So 20.
oh yeah,
So
definitely.
33.
Definitely hits. Yes, 33. Good lord. I'm gonna have to rethink all my armor classes going forward. 33.
Yep.
Good lord almighty.
I have a plus 14 to hit, so first hit is a 4 plus 14, 18, so 20 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Ouch.
Second one is 21 points of slashing damage.
Go ahead and describe how you take this Drider down, Silver. You just it had 40 hit points left. You just did 41.
Nice. I cut off one of its legs so it gets closer to me,
Okay.
and then just right off with its head.
Fantastic. Its head lops off, goes flying. You hear it splash into that little creek that's running through there, and then its body just goes limp as it is now headless and legless.
And I will use the rest of my movement to get up top.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's all I can go
That's-
with 15 feet.
You could go one more. As you
one more,
take 10
okay.
feet to crawl up there, you can move one more. Yep, that's as far as you can get on your turn. Callista, you're up next.
All right. So, I'm going to move into this space. I'm going to grab my dad as an action and put him on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kristy, you could move him and connect me, and then we'd all be connected.
I've got you. Don't
Okay.
don't tell me how to do this. I got you. And as a bonus action, Michael,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Grasping Vine and pull Silver 20 feet closer to me.
Damage, isn't it?
Okay.
No,
Technically, what you could do is
no
since,
damage.
since you're grabbing Riled, if you wanted to, as an Earth Elemental, you could use the rest of your movement to just kind of shift Riled over to here. You see where I put him on the map? And then all
Alright.
Riled would have to do is reach out and grab Silver, and he's technically connected.
Well, I was pulling because what I was going to do is I had Dad on my shoulder.
Sure.
I reach back, pull the grasping vine so I can grab Silver, and that way we're instantly connected.
Perfect. Yeah, if you want to do it that way, sure, go for it.
Yeah, I want
do you
it
have
to be as fast
do you
as
have to make a
possible.
roll for grasping vine, or is it a saving throw?
He can choose to save the deck save.
Okay, so you can choose to fail a deck save if you would like to.
You can fail or save. If you want to fight me on it, fight me on it. But she's wrapping it around your waist and pulling you towards her.
Okay. Does grasping vine do any damage?
It does not.
Okay. So the grasping vine shoots out, wraps around your waist, Silver, and pulls you closer to the earth elemental.
We're connected.
Okay. Anything? Does that end your turn, Callista?
That ends my turn.
That's Callista's turn, bringing us to the spiders have all retreated. Riled is on your shoulder. I don't think Riled would do anything. Seeing this one is retreating, I do not think he would waste any resources. So I think he's kind of just staying put for whatever this plan is going to be. And it will move us on to, I will say he'll just ready like a damaging cantrip. If that thing comes back, he'll cast the spell on it. Diana, you are next.
I will stay where I am, close to Vix.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no more Drider, right?
There's only
Yeah.
there's only one. It's about
Only one.
60 or 70 feet away from you, and it looks like it's retreating.
I'm not wasting the spell on that. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna stay by Vix and wait to see what happens next.
Okay.
If I could, do I know where we're going?
No.
Okay. So I was gonna
Closer
say,
to Molfin.
okay, since I would have held an action, but since I have no idea where we're going, I will not.
Okay, you got it. I will say,
Going in blind.
for the sake of brevity here, combat is pretty much over. If you guys are, the Drider is retreating. It does not seem like it is shown. It's very badly injured, and it looks like it is just trying to survive and get away. So what I'm going to do is it seems like you guys are all connected. So whatever this plan is about to just happen. So Vix, what happens?
All right, so really quick, Michael. Let me break this down a little.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out. And I'm gonna put my hand on the toilet bowl,
Okay.
the pot.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Yeah, you got your hand on the chamber pot, under the bed.
Okay. So I have visual of the room.
You do.
I have an associated object with the room.
You do.
So it's 100% chance that I teleport everybody into the room.
Absolutely.
Because teleport is just verbal and I have vision through my illusion.
Sure.
So I'm going to cast teleport
Cast
into
teleport
that room.
with those 8 individuals with you.
Yep, in the center of the room.
Fantastic. Let me grab all of your tokens. I will copy this group. I'm
You
gonna.
have your hand on a chamber pot.
I'm a kobold. I eat trash, okay?
Don't judge
There's a
me.
difference between trash and
Hey, man. That's probably mine anyway.
Associated object.
Yeah, it's an associated object.
Okay. So give me
You could wrap the
one.
bed. Just
me-
saying.
No.
school.
Give me one
But why would you-
moment to adjust this
God.
scene. As
Is hand sanitizer a thing in D&D?
Prestidigitation.
Alcohol. It's pure alcohol.
Yeah, just pure rum
I'm
all
moving
over.
you guys to.
We shall, and we shall.
You guys are standing in a room, a chamber. All of a sudden, as you feel that sense of weightlessness from the teleport spell, and your feet make impact upon the floor. Vix, you cannot see, but you can hear that your party members are around you. It's at that moment you realize there's something on your head. Everybody else can see an upside-down chamber pot on top of Vix's head. Lucky for Vix, it is a clean chamber pot. What do you guys
Vic,
do?
you have a new hat, Vix.
This is my chamber pot now, and it's coming with me.
A new
It
helmet.
is my new helmet. I will wear it everywhere.
The
This is
armor
not a
class
joke.
on
wearing
the.
it.
Yeah, it gives you a +2 bonus to armor class while you wear the chamber pot on your
Oh
head.
yeah.
Oh no!
You're just
-5 to perception checks.
you're just always
Does it
blind.
have
Yeah.
eye holes?
It does not have
It
eye
would make
holes.
drawing a lot easier. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
Eye holes in
No, I'm kidding. I'm putting it on the ground.
Okay.
It's a lot to carry.
So you guys are in this room. You can see the soft glow of the bioluminescent lanterns that seem to be illuminating this room. It is empty, vacant. What do you guys do?
I'll put a hand up real quick, and I'll send. And is the door open?
It is not. It is closed.
I'll send my illusion up to the door to try to open it.
Okay. Your illusion can easily open the door. It begins to.
And I'm gonna look through its eyes and like peek out into the hallway.
Okay. You peek out into the hallway and you see no one in the hallway.
All right, we're good to go.
Remember, everyone, do not touch the doorknobs. That is frowned upon here.
Too late.
I was talking about the
Alarms!
other rooms. The other rooms.
Alarms.
I'm running. I'm running towards
I'm
Callista,
where
following.
Bolfin told
Callista,
us to
are
go.
you
Following.
Are you still an earth elemental?
Hell yeah!
Okay,
I'm gonna bust down this.
Okay, okay. Does
I don't care about this house.
when you're in your wild shape form, do you still keep your passive perception?
Of course I do.
Okay. And it's like 500, right?
Yeah, it's like 500.
Okay.
It's like 33.
Does anybody Okay, you have a passive perception higher than 22.
Yes.
Does anybody else
By
have
11.
Does anybody else have a higher passive perception of 22?
Molfen, I'm not there.
You're not there, Molfen.
Bum, passive. Dang. It's 21.
Who won?
Ashton is 21 too.
Actually, sorry. Callista, when you guys teleported in this room, it kind of shifted the bed a little bit. And there is what looks to be part of a book sticking out from underneath the mattress of this bed within this room.
I pick that up.
Okay. It looks like some sort of religious or holy tome. You've seen Diana pull out her religious books in text before. It kind of has a similar feeling to that.
Is this a book to love?
Make a religion check for me, please.
It's a book to Vecna.
No.
Dun dun dun.
Religion.
Don't you mean Wolfen?
You're right.
Oh.
17, 15 plus 2.
Let's do 17. You have heard just a little bit of your father talking about how there are other, and you would know this too because of Elistre. There are other drow gods. Now, Loth desires to be the only one worshipped.
Absolutely, yeah.
But you can see there is the image of a drow hand that is covered in silver rings upon the front of this holy tome.
And sorry, never mind.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Never mind. You can keep going.
No, you go. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask because I thought that you were done and that was all the details.
No,
and I was gonna see if Diana could find more details.
Oh.
But if there's more details, so you can keep going.
Go. You can make a religion check as well, Diana, if you'd like to.
Okay.
As it
I'm
seems
gonna
like
mentally relay this
Okay.
information to the party, so Malfin and Ashlyn also hear what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
No, wait, 21.
21.
Isn't-
Okay.
entirely loyal to Lolth.
So what did?
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Not 21. 18.
18. So probably about the same as Callista would know, basically by spending time with Raud and knowing what he has kind of said. He didn't really like necessarily go into too much detail or teach you guys this stuff, but it was just something you guys picked up on through conversations traveling with him. You know, through those middle grounds where we didn't actually role play everything, you guys would have this kind of just small talk, you know, just about Drow society and things like that. This actually
Melissa definitely would have been curious and asking for sure.
And Raud could even look on your shoulder and just immediately tell you this is the symbol for a deity known as the Revenancer, which is also known as Kai Arenseli. Which is which he then Raud looks at you and says, This is the Drow god of revenge and undeath.
Cool. I'm gonna slip that to Diana because she's the religious one here, and I'm gonna follow Vix because I'm assuming like this is all happening and Vix is running.
Vix is headed for the door.
I'm running.
Yeah. Silver's headed for the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I would hand it to Diana.
Hi.
And follow Vix. That's good to know. Not entirely loyal.
What was I gonna ask? This is the guy who is the guy.
Is this my uncle?
This is
Or is this the mage?
This was Brackthel. This was the guy that Ashlyn went on a date with.
The sword fighter.
The sword fighter.
This
Okay,
is
so
your
this is my
uncle.
uncle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
it
One of
would
my
be your uncle. Yeah, one of your
sword
uncles.
fighter.
One of Raud's brothers.
Okay. Yep.
Is he the gross one?
I guess yes. That would be the gross one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that that had the child with the mother.
He's the one from Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
I'll drop
No.
the illusion because there's no point in me keeping it anymore.
Okay. All right. Were any of those spells? So seeming is not a concentration spell.
Seeming's not
Okay.
concentration.
What? Okay. So when you guys are all seeming now. Does seeming still hold when the earth elemental comes into form?
I'm not seeming. I altered self.
You altered self. Got it. So are you still
I'm
altered
not
self, or
seeming.
you're just earth elemental right
Yes.
now? Oh, so you're
Well, at the moment, I'm earth elemental.
okay. So you appear as an earth elemental.
I look
type
like
of-
an elemental.
Got it. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys, you can go ahead and move your tokens where it is you would want to be going. I don't think you guys, the only directions that you guys know from is you guys went south and then downstairs to get to the banquet hall area.
So the idea was that Molfin was relaying his directions to us through the.
So about at the time that this
Mind
that
link.
that Molfin is in time is about where you guys are now. So we're about at the link.
Okay, so when Molfin was relaying that information to them, we came through that sort of dining area. Did we go through this hallway, or did we take a different turn?
You just kept on going up steps. You didn't go through this hallway at all.
Oh.
Yeah, so then you would, to catch to Molfin, you guys would have to be running back to that first stairwell then, that we came in the first day.
Yeah, through the. Wait, you didn't go to the banquet
'Cause
hall?
the problem is Molfin already had a conversation with Xerith, so we can't adjust that.
Yeah, we're just.
Yeah, no, we're just trying to figure out the directions because they're heading to me.
Yeah,
based
because
on
he
what
would have
we
told us the
went with.
directions
They would need
that he went.
They
up.
would need to go upstairs to get to you.
Right, and they'd be able to know. So where is the stairway that I told them to take? Is it at the entrance, or was it an offshoot of the dining room? I thought we went through the dining room and like
you
off
went.
to the left.
You
I
did. You
thought.
went off to the left, but they already know that they're above the dining room.
So we just gotta keep going upstairs.
Yeah, we just gotta keep going up. We
You
gotta
just
find more
keep going up.
stairs.
Or you run back down to the dining room and follow the directions Molfen gave you,
Yeah,
and then you're not wandering around the house.
true.
And we can do that too.
Whichever path takes us to not running into more people to fight until we get to Molfen.
Let's just wing it like always. We're going to the dining room. We're gonna follow Molfin's instructions to the T.
Okay, you guys are heading.
If we run into people, we run into them.
All right, so you guys are immediately headed down to the dining room.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way down the hall, down the stairs, and to the dining room area, which is very dimly lit. But it seems to be vacant.
It's not sus. All right. Up the left stairs.
Can I just do
Right.
perception check with my tremor sense to make
as-
sure that we're not?
Well, as you guys get out there, you realize when you walk into the room that you were in the left area.
Yeah.
So basically, you
Yeah,
just
that's what I thought. That's why we didn't
backtracked
go
where
up.
Molfen told
Yeah.
you to go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I did have the right
we
thing
did
at
it
first.
the
I
time.
did. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah. Yeah.
Confused us, Michael.
At this point, see what happened is Vix and Silver ran down confused at first, and then we come running back upstairs to meet back up with you all. And we're like, no, we're going up.
Yeah, we're
going
still
this
holding
way.
the book like, oh.
Vix and Silver, as you make your way back up and you make your way past one of those rooms, you hear a sneeze coming from inside of one of the rooms. What do you do?
Hold on.
I don't want to kick down the door.
Animate objects.
Kind
Oh,
wanna
no.
kick down the
Okay.
door.
I was gonna do the exact opposite.
Oh, I could kick down the door and you could animate the door.
Well, I was gonna animate the door and just tell it to stay put
Oh,
and
okay.
not open.
That works.
What?
That works.
That works better.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That only lasts for a minute. Is a minute long enough?
For us to run upstairs? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll animate objects. I'll animate the door and tell the door to not open.
Okay. It animates and just grips the edges really, really tightly along the trim. And you hear from behind the door. Huh?
Not our problem anymore. Go.
And you guys just take off bolting to the stairs?
We just go up.
Okay, so you guys are starting to run up the stairs. Who's leading the way?
Probably me and
I was gonna
Vix.
say if no one else
It's
wants to, I'll
me.
lead the way. Yeah.
No, I'll be close on your
I'm
heels.
running. So
And you guys
Yeah, same
are
here.
running around this it's spiral staircase leading up and through this tight corridor, and all of a sudden you guys almost run into someone coming down the steps, and you realize it's that Shinraya, because this is the person who
Throw her
just
down the stairs!
escorted Molfen up to the top of the stairs and immediately sees an
Yeet.
earth elemental and all of you
throw her down.
rushing up. It seems to be shocked by what is happening as an earth elemental is leading the way with a Well, here's
after she punches, I just grab her and like just whoop.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab everybody and we're gonna say I'm gonna copy and paste you guys over to Molfin's map now.
Oh, no.
So everybody's gonna go over here. You guys technically aren't gonna be on the map, but I'm gonna say you guys are kind of over
Yeah, valid.
in the stairwell leading up to there when you bumped into the people that just escorted Molfen up here. And you guys got all the drow following you as well, who are wearing House Xorlarrin
Like it's fun.
attire. And I will say the hallway is only like 2 squares, so 10 feet wide. And probably the earth elemental is right up front. Because she said she was going to punch her in the face as soon as she came up.
Yeah. So it's probably Callista, Silver, Vix.
Callista with
I'm
Silver and
trying to keep
Vix
up with them.
behind. Okay. There.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Silver would be right behind. I'm just kind of like making an order here, and maybe Riled and Diana right after,
Yeah.
and then all the
and then the drow
all
follow.
the drow following
Agreed.
behind. Oh, I put one on top of one. There you go. And then you guys run right into Shinraya here,
Oh me, oh my.
and I will put her
This
right
poor person.
there. She is,
Here
and
you
she
go,
also has
hi.
what looks to be 2 drow escorts here that are. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Throw them down the stairs too. Everyone down the stairs.
Is there with. So here's what I'd like everybody to do. Everybody who's coming up the stairs, go ahead and roll initiative as well. And I will add you to the Molfen
Alright.
initiative count. And we're just going to go into the big old shindig right up here at the top.
Hey.
And Ashlyn is on her way down the stairs behind those other 3.
She is. Yep, Ashlyn would be right behind all 3 of them. Yep.
Is Ashlyn? No, sorry. Is Shinraya the one that I sensed was like a weaker link?
Nope.
Nope, she's
Okay.
the pro mama. Mama
Okay.
can't do nothing wrong. Mama to
Mama's
massa.
girl.
22 for me, Michael.
22 for silver.
Or 20. Sorry, not 22. 20.
20 for silver. Okay.
All that, and I only got a
Yeah.
9.
Diana had a 9. Diana 9.
That's along with the clerics.
Yeah.
You know, clerics always go last.
9.
9 for Vix.
All right. Vix isn't a cleric.
18.
18 for Callista.
I'm
I
useless
got
in this fight anyway because I have no more spell slots.
You don't have any more spell slots?
I mean, I have like 3rd and 4th level.
Okay, who wants
He
to...
knew we were going into the fight against the big boss and burnt all of his big guns.
I got everybody here, all right?
Can somebody roll for the drow that you guys are bringing with you? Somebody want to roll for that?
Just one or
Yeah, just
all
roll
4?
one and they all 4 go at the same time.
Sure.
I'd like to keep it
7.
7.
I don't know what their bonus is.
That's actually perfect because...
Their bonus is a +2, so it's a 9.
So it's
9.
9.
9 for drow army.
Everybody.
Right.
Initiative count
We
9
have
is
a
gonna be busy.
massive force on initiative count 9.
Yep.
Okay. Put these in order really quick. A lot of initiatives here. Yeah, we got a ton of people going on 9.
Want to be technical? I feel like Diana would go last on the 9 count just because she is a 0 bonus to initiative.
I just
I have a 6
I just
bonus
put
to
I
initiative.
just put both Diana and Vix, and you guys can decide when it gets to your turn who goes first.
So you can go
Tag
first.
team.
Back again.
Oh, that's right. All right, I'm gonna put on some pretty intense music as we get into another crazy situation here.
Just killing the main woman of the house, no big deal.
First to go in this round of combat is actually the matron mother herself with a 24 on her initiative roll.
Dang.
Impossible.
She is going to she is going to try to trap Molfen in a blade barrier. As she begins to cast a spell, incantations seem to glow. Her eyes begin to glow, beaming red. And a wall appears of whirling razor-sharp blades made of purple and black magical energy as they seem to whirl all around you, Molfin. She's actually putting it... she can make it up to 100 feet long, so she's actually putting it to where it's covering the staircases on either side here at the bottom, and just putting like a line right down here at the bottom of the map.
Basically cutting off my way out.
Yes. But she's also making it go right across you from left to right, so it's actually going to be within your space.
Okay.
That requires a creature to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, not too bad. That is... Where's my... There it is. That's a 19.
A 19 saves. It would be 17 points of slashing damage, but halved. But I believe you have a spell cast on yourself.
That is correct. Molfin will just stand there and just look at her.
And you just continue to take the damage. Well, just kind of blades like gashing through you, and you don't seem to be injured at all as it's taking place. She seems to be very frustrated, stands to her feet, and begins to kind of just move off to the side a little bit and just command her drow to stand at the ready and guard her as she kind of just points them out. The next on our initiative order, who goes second, is actually Shinraya. As she sees you guys coming up the steps, the Earth Elemental getting a fist ready to punch her in the face, and she actually looks towards the Earth Elemental, and almost like you guys almost run into each other, so you're like right there, is going to... attempt to dominate person on the Earth Elemental. I need a wisdom.
I want to counterspell it.
You can. What level?
I don't have a lot of levels, so let's do third level. I'm probably gonna have to roll for
You
it.
do have to roll. Make a roll and add your spellcasting bonus to your roll as you're using your reaction to do this.
30-20.
You succeed. With a wave of a hand, as Shinraya goes to cast a spell, all of a sudden that spell just seems to dissipate and the incantations go... her voice actually deafens and she can't even get the incantations out. As Vix blocks the spell.
I hate spiders!
Excellent. That's all she can do. And she stays put face to face with the Earth Elemental, bringing us to Molfin. You are next.
Molfin is just going to keep staring with that sort of just smug look on his face, staring at this woman. And then looking at the 4 individuals in the room with me, or basically between me and her. And Molfin's going to reach out and cast a spell.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Chain Lightning.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it at 7th level.
Oh, boy.
So that it can branch out. It basically it'll hit the first person and then branch out to 4 additional contacts. So it will hit all of them that are up here.
All of
with
them in the
me.
room. Okay. It's a dexterity saving throw for all of them?
It's a dex save.
You got it.
Yep.
So let's...
It's a DC 19.
Oh, boy. The first drow on the left rolls a natural 1.
Oh, okay.
The one on the far right rolled an 18, so that would not succeed, right? Did you say 18?
Correct. That'll fail as well.
19, so they both
19.
They both fail. The two that are in the middle area. Fails. And succeeds. The matron.
Okay.
Rolls a 9 and fails.
Okay, so I just don't want to have to roll this many d8s, so I'm just going to do it through D&D Beyond and roll 20. So that is 45 points of lightning damage if they failed, and half that if they succeeded.
45 if they fail?
45 if they failed, yep.
Of lightning damage.
And
So that'd be 22 halved?
22 on the success, yep.
All right, so lightning begins to rip out from Molfen, and as it hits targets, you see both of the drow on the end that were getting out their short swords ready to approach get blasted with this lightning energy and go flying over in the room, roll across the floor, and are no longer among the living. One of them on the left seems to be very badly damaged when the lightning leaves them, and the other one on the right was able to dodge a little bit of the impact. And the matron looks like she also took quite a significant amount of damage. She has to make a concentration roll. And she can no longer keep concentration on the blades, and they dissipate from around you as she fails her concentration check.
And then Molfen is going to use his movement to walk right past those two drow and right up to her and at... Oh, why am I showing as injured? Not taking any damage yet? And as Molfen walks by, he's just going to look at the two that are standing there and just not even paying them mind if they're going to swipe at it or not.
Okay.
Your matron mother couldn't injure me. What chance do you think you have? Then just ignore them, just walking right past.
They seem to kind of ignore you even though you're talking to them. They take slashes at them with short swords. One rolled a 22. Is that good enough to hit you?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And it does no damage.
Mo just sort of turns back over. Really?
They just look...
Keeps going.
They look stunned. They're just like taking their weapons and they're just getting ready to attack you again. Is that in your turn, Molfen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next person to go is going to be Silver.
Can I get past the Earth Elemental? Is the stairway big enough so I can move past, or?
I would say that you can move past.
Okay.
There seems to be you can't.
Well, then...
You wouldn't be able to move past Shinraya and this drow. Like you could only go right in front of the Earth Elemental.
Yeah, I wasn't going to move past them. So as I'm moving past the Earth Elemental, I'll go into a rage.
Okay.
And then I legitly want to try and throw these people down the stairs. I am going to pick her up by the her collar, or attempt to, and just
it's not open on
basically a shove.
It's not open on the sides. Like there's walls. So you're basically throwing them like you'd be throwing them towards your drow like companions and all your friends who are coming up the stairs behind you. Okay.
I want to attempt to throw them over that.
That's
over
Sure. It's pretty far, but you can try.
I mean, I'm super strong. Is this an athletics check?
Unfortunately, your Earth Elemental friend behind you is really tall too, so it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, if I just throw her into the Earth Elemental, that'd be funny too.
Okay, so who are you gonna try to throw first? Are you gonna try to throw Shinraya?
Shinraya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your athletics check.
That is a 20.
She rolled a 19, so you succeed. And you go and you throw her. I will say that as you succeed, go ahead and do me a favor, make a strength check for me, just a basic strength check. Let me see how far you throw her.
Base strength.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. You sure you want me to do a bit just the strength? Okay. That is a 22.
22. She almost gets over the earth elemental, but her foot kind of sticks
Dang
on
it.
the top of like the spikiness of the top of the earth elemental, and she kind of does this thing where she just flops over the shoulder of Callista, and she's kind of like dangling there. You technically still have a second attack, right?
Yeah, I will
Okay.
attack one of her guards.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Recklessly, of course.
Of course.
That is a 13 plus 14, so whatever that is.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
7.
Yeah.
6, 22 slashing.
22 slashing. With one swipe of your blade, this drow falls motionless in front of you.
Perfect. I will then move up to this other one, so, and then I'll end my turn.
End your turn? Okay. That brings us to the two guards that are still up in the room with Mulfin. They kind of quickly get into position to flank Mulfin. And they just start trying to gouge you. They can roll a bunch of attacks, and they are just trying their best to just sink their blades into you. And they are being successful, Mulfin, but nothing is happening. They are stabbing into you, and when they pull out their blade, you're not injured. There is no wound. And they're extremely worried and frustrated by this, but that ends their turn. And brings
Pull in
us
my rope. I'll give you clothes.
Ashlyn with Callista on deck. Ashlyn can hear combat down the steps, not too far away from her location.
Okay, do we think, as a group, do we think Ashlyn would be more likely? Has the group been telling? We've been hearing in our mind that the group is like charging up up towards us, right?
Yeah, because all the conversation is happening mentally because Callista's earth elemental, so she can't speak anyway. So anything that Callista's saying, you guys are picking up.
Yeah.
I mean, she
So
would
do we
probably
think
run back up and help you.
Or would she go down to see what all the commotion is coming upstairs?
Maybe if she knows that you're impervious to all damage, but at the same time, Ashlyn is very protective. She might just stay. I don't know.
Oh, that's why I'm asking. I'm not sure. I don't think Mulfin said what the spell he was casting was.
I mean, if she came around the corner and saw there's 2 people left, I mean, she might just. There's 2 people to our like 8. And you're alone. So
yeah, that's a good point. She probably would come charging back up the stairs.
And
let us-
Ashlyn is very emotionally guided. I feel like she would definitely go to
Go
you.
home.
Okay. We'll have her charge back up the stairs. Would she be able to get all the way back up to that, I don't know how far down she would have gone. Would she be able to get back up to this?
She
Like
could
into
she
melee?
could
I
get
know
into
she's-
melee with that one that's on the far side, I would say. Yeah. Her speed is ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah. Then let's see what she's got. Actions. And I think she can make multiple attacks, right?
I think she can make at least 2. I think she has like a plus 10 or 11 or something. on-
3 if you do a
just-
bonus action, or if you
Yeah,
flurry of
so
blows.
I'll just click. I'll have it roll and roll 20 because why not? So she'll make 2 attacks with her legacy blade, charging up on this guy. I got number 1.
Oh, man. 32 critical hit.
Holy shit.
Wait a minute, why are both showing as a...
I don't know why the 5 showing as
One's
a
a
crit.
5.
It crits on a
It's
it
a-
crits on a
it's not-
19 and 20. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also shows a crit on the 5 for some reason.
yeah,
but-
that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay, so that is 17 points of slashing. Oh wait, does she use it two-handed or one-handed?
I think she normally does use it two-handed.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
That's okay, so it's... What the hell is the damage on this thing? Apologies, Rox, I should have...
I think Kristy has the D&D Beyond version of it too, so it might have the update.
Yeah, that's I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
I don't know what that extra D8 radiant. Okay. So it is
she has to use a bonus action to ignite that to do that radiant damage. So, if you wanted to, when she pulled the sword out, she would bonus action ignite it with the radiant, and it would become radiant damage or slashing. It just depends on if you don't use the bonus action, it's slashing. If you use the bonus action, it's radiant.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we'll just leave it at slashing.
Slashing, you got it. Mm-hmm.
So it's 1d10 and then the crit. So it would be 18 points of slashing damage.
Oh man, she slashes through that one. It looks really he looks really badly hurt in front of you, Molfin, as Ashlyn comes to your aid.
Okay, second attack.
Yeah, I don't know why it's rolling crits for everything.
Hold on, let me...
That's gonna be a hit regardless.
I'll just have to make sure we only take the one. So it's 9 and 5. Oh wait, nah. Yeah, so it's just 9 points of slashing for the second one.
9 is enough to take that one down as she slices through him and puts him down to the ground.
Okay. And then yeah, well, she'll end her turn there.
Okay. Ashlyn finishes up with Callista.
Cool.
Diana and Vix are on deck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch the one in front of me since the other one went flying.
Shinraya's kind of like dangling off of you.
Oh, she's on me?
Yeah, she's like on your shoulder. Silver tried to like heft her like over you, but you're so tall, like you just got caught up a little bit. It's a small space.
All right, then I will.
He gave you a
flavor
club.
text.
Yeah.
I will flavor text and do the Hulk.
Yes.
there you go.
Just like
Yes.
body slammer into the wall and then puny god into the floor.
Excellent. Make attacks.
I don't.
Just gonna Ilmater the woman into the floor.
And one's a 15, which I don't think hits, and the other is a 27 to hit.
What'd you say the first one was?
15.
Math. 15,
Both hit.
8. Hang on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 to hit.
Up
I don't know if that
14
hits.
will miss.
Yeah.
15's the magic number on this one.
Yeah, I can't do math. Okay, so one hits. 9, 10, 11, 12. 17 damage?
17 damage. Excellent. So the Earth Elemental grabbing Shinraya by the ankle and just slamming and then picking back up and slamming down again, letting go the second time, leaving Shinraya to kind of like stumble down there. All of a sudden, you guys see something really strange happen. Silver, you turn around and all of a sudden Shinraya's form begins to shift and change in front of you. It almost seems like her body almost seems to go limp a little bit. And she starts to transform, and the color of her flesh begins to yellow in color. And looking down, it almost looks like this ooze-type form is forming in front of you. And when you look back down at this form, there is something in Shenraya's place.
What?
And it looks like this. It's a strange
No.
tree-like oozy creature that has one red eye that seems to be like looking all around rapidly at what's going on in the situation.
So, like, she became that, or that just appeared and she's still there?
She is not there. She became that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A little creepy.
Bleh.
You said
We're having
21. You
calamari
said
for
21 damage. Was that what you said?
Oh,
Or was it
God, I
14?
can't remember now. I did 14
14.
sounds about right. No, wait. No, it was 12 plus 5. 17.
17. Gotcha.
It was 17.
And
sorry.
your attacks are considered magical, correct? From your...
Yes, they
You
are.
got it. Excellent.
I don't think I can move, can I? Because there's people ahead of me.
You can't move. Like, if you wanted to kind of move back through all your companions, you can move back, but you can't.
No, I wanted to
yeah.
move forward.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to move forward
I
at
can't move
all.
forward.
Unless you
All right.
unless you earth glide through the floor.
I could potentially. They would get an attack of opportunity one day if I tried to earth glide onto the floor.
Yep, soon as you leave their threat range. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Biscuit for the biscuit. You got it. So it is going to try to make a slam attack against you as you move out of its range.
Alrighty.
It only rolls an 8, so it misses. As this pseudopod-like thing like lashes out towards you and just smacks the wall behind you.
Okay. I have business to take care of. You guys can handle this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna just move forward.
Okay.
Pop up on the other side of the stairway.
Okay.
Going up towards Molten.
Okay, I will say if you continue to move on your next round, you'll be able to get up there on your next turn.
Nice.
Got
That's
it.
my turn.
Awesome. Diana and Vix, whoever wants to go.
First,
Huh? What?
Vix, you can go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Diana's still
Okay.
formulating her plan. Her master plan.
I'm gonna whisper to the sword to make it set on fire again as my bonus action.
Okay. It
'Cause
ignites.
I'm pretty sure that probably wasn't on fire anymore. I don't really know how it works. Then I'm gonna run forward.
Charging forward with a flaming
I'm-
blade.
I'm gonna try to stab this thing.
Okay, go and make an attack roll.
I have advantage because I'm a kobold and I have pack tactics and I have an ally within range.
Nice.
Got it.
That's 14 plus 9.
That's gonna hit.
And I'm gonna pump psychic blades into that because I can still do that a couple more times.
Psychic blades, you got it.
All right, so 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Six fire damage.
The fire doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope.
Dang it.
Just the fire?
The fire.
Where did my other dice go? Oh well.
Leave Treeholder Jr. alone.
27 points of psychic damage.
Psychic damage seems to do the trick, as it's kind of almost gelatinous form seems to shift and shake a little bit as you strike it with all this psychic damage. Kind of lashes out with its pseudopod like tree limb arms like flying out of it.
can I like just kind of like squeeze around here
Sure. Yeah, you
into
can.
that spot?
You can.
Perfect. That's my
That's your
turn.
turn. That brings us to Diana.
Alrighty, that let me just see something. Okay. I will move up what looks to be like about like 15 feet towards the slimy
Yeah,
creature.
15 feet will put you in range, right engaged with it.
Okay. I would like to hit it with my mace.
All right, go for it.
Does a 10 hit it?
A 10 does
Don't you have advantage flanking?
Oh, you're flanking? You do have
Yeah,
advantage.
We're flanking.
Vix is flanking with you, yeah, so you did get advantage.
Good call.
Good call,
Never done that before.
Derek. Good call, Derek. He's like, I got
Does
you.
an 7 plus 9 is 16.
16.
Does a 16 hit it?
16 does hit.
That's me with math.
So you, with the flanking of Vix, as this creature is like watching Vix shift around, you're able to sneak up and just slam it in the side with your mace.
66. 96.
It's really
Um,
weird, roll 20.
That's a 4. 4 damage.
What's your bonus? You should have a bonus on that.
It's a plus 3.
Yeah, you
rolled a
rolled a
one.
1.
And you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to pump any of your charges into this attack? Is this the mace that has the charges on it that does radiant damage?
I think it
Is,
is.
but I don't want to waste the charges. I want to use them where they matter.
Okay. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll save them for Zereth.
Okay, you got it. It's actually your Drow army's turn next.
Real quick, I'm just going to toss this to the group. Vix ain't on the map for me.
He's there for me. I saw your picture.
That's
He's
yeah,
invisible to you, Molten.
That's weird. He's on the map for me.
Weird. Yeah, I can see it on the Twitch stream. I just figured I'd toss that out to people because I found it funny.
I am your bane.
I have true sight, bitch. I can see you even if Matt can't.
I mean, I think the drows just move up and attack the thing, right?
It looks like
Oh,
only
one of them can probably get up and do it.
two could attack with
10,
swords.
20.
The other two would have to fire. Yeah, those two could attack with their swords if they wanted to. The other two would have to shoot over Diana's shoulder. Okay.
Want me to do it?
Go for it.
You got
So
it.
2 short swords, 2 bows.
Sounds
Yeah.
Two short swords, 2, yeah.
Yep.
2. 1, 2.
Oh wow! Look at
Ooh,
that.
I like those
Nice.
Yeah,
crossbows.
so only one of the short swords is gonna miss. The 12s are gonna miss. The rest of
Okay.
those hit.
1, 2, and 3. 4, 7, 6.
4,
17.
I can't do math right now.
17 damage.
17 points. Piercing.
Thank you.
17 damage.
It's weird, out of those 8 dice that you just rolled, there's only 3 different numbers.
I am
It's
not.
weird.
I'm not gonna
On
make.
D20s.
I'm not gonna make the save. It doesn't seem that the poison from the arrows
Yeah,
does anything at all to this creature.
Yeah, that
Okay,
tracks.
Yeah.
It's fire resistant, so that makes total sense.
Sure. The one guard drow in the hallway is going to attempt to attack Vix, and it has advantage because it is flanking with the Ukulele. Okay. So it is going to attempt to attack Vix with advantage.
Oh. Guess what kind of save I have to make? It's gonna be a con save. If he hits me, it's a con save.
I don't think a 12 hits you.
Oh, thank
You
God.
duck out of the way, and that is all it can do.
If I had the con save, I would fail.
What are you concentrating on?
It's to not be poisoned or fall unconscious.
fair
That's for the crossbows, not for the swords.
Oh, the swords don't do that. Okay. All right.
And that brings us to the start of round 2. Back to Xerath. She is going to... Getting frustrated seeing what is happening here, is going to... On her turn, she can do multi-attack. And she can make 2 demon staff attacks and 3 tentacle rod attacks. She can make 5 attacks on her turn.
Jeez.
So she is going to begin doing... She's going to do... Demon staff is only 5 feet reach, so she's going to do both demon staffs towards Molfen. So the first swing of the staff is a 21 to hit. Okay. So I'm not going to bother rolling the damage. But I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, Molfen.
It's considered a magical effect.
It is considered a magical effect. Yes.
Okay, so I have advantage on this. $25.
25. You succeed. She makes another staff attack against you. 26 to hit. So bopping you on the head again, it does no damage. Make another save for me. She's just hitting you repeatedly with this staff that she's holding.
That's a nat 20, so that's a 27.
Jeez.
Advantage, so.
No effect. She's gonna go ahead and try to tentacle rod Ashlyn. Because its reach is 15 feet. An 11 is probably going to miss Ashlyn.
Yep.
She's going to tentacle rod her again, because she can. That is only a 14. That's probably going to miss.
That'll miss.
She's going to go ahead and try to use the last one against Molfen. 24 to hit Molfen.
That'll hit.
Alright, I'm not going to bother rolling the damage. And I didn't read that roll correctly, so you don't have to make any saving throw.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's your DM's fault. So it's just, she's just like beating on Molfen with the staff, then gets its kind of like whip type thing out and starts like whipping towards Ashlyn and Molfen just rapidly. Molfen, it kind of wraps around your wrist, kind of grabbing where your arm and like pulling on it, but nothing seems to happen, and it unlashes from your arm. No bruises, no marks, no damage whatsoever as you continue to take this. She is going to attempt... Actually, she's going to stay put. Bringing us to the creature in the hall.
Creature formerly known as chrysanthemums.
This creature is going to make 2 slam attacks. One against Vix and one against Diana. The one against Vix has advantage due to flanking. Does a 22 hit you, Vix?
Of course it does.
Of course it does.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's gonna be okay.
Plus an additional 17 poison damage as something seems to seep into your skin and start to make you itch a bit. And you feel uneasy being close to this creature.
Okay.
Diana, one of them is attacking you as well as it comes out and lashes out towards you. Does a 17 hit Diana?
Sorry.
I think yours is.
It does
19.
not.
You block it with
It
your
does not.
shield.
Mine is an 18.
You block it with your shield easily as it tries to reach out towards you. It is kind of trapped where it is, based on this.
Yay.
And it doesn't do anything else because that's its turn. And brings us to
Okay.
number 3, which is Molfin. Actually, you know what? Hold on a
Okay.
second. At the end of that turn,
You don't have to do this.
the matron is going to spend a legendary action to hit Molfin with the demon staff again.
Why?
Does a 14 hit
What's
you?
another wisdom save?
Does a 14 hit?
No, I don't. Let me double check. I don't think so.
You know that?
She's getting angry and hits the ground next to you. And that brings us to your turn.
Okay. Gonna save you, so let's see here. Why the hell not? Because, you know, Molfin doesn't want to have all the fun without letting Callista in on this. Molfin is going to look at... Oh, no, I can't. That's a minute. Man, Molfin can't do that. So Molfin is just going to... Yeah, Molfin is just going to have to haul off and start dealing with this person. Because anything I do is going to potentially kill her. So Molfin is going to... I'm going to try to... So she's got 2 of these things in her hand. This... You keep calling it a demon staff that she's trying to beat me with?
Yeah, it's kind of like a gnarled looking staff in one hand, and then kind of like the strange, almost like barbed wire-esque looking whip in one hand.
Molfin is going to try to grab and rip that staff out of her hand.
Okay.
If I can.
All right. Make a contested roll. This will be athletics.
Okay. $24.
24. You grab it from her grasp and pull it from her hand.
Can I see the stairs?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Oh, thought about... I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to hold up and just...
She looks at you and she's like, "You asshole."
And then, Molfin is going to, looking at the, looking at this, other guy and just, again, turn over the shoulder. Would you please stop putting holes in my robe? I'm going to circle around, Zereth.
He
So
looks.
he can take another swipe if he chooses to.
He does. He puts another hole in you that doesn't seem to bleed. I don't know what's happening.
Do you have
Is he? Is he?
any idea how much it's going to cost to sew this thing again?
Pretty soon, Molfin's just gonna be naked because he's gonna get all his robes cut off.
Carving all of his robes off. Yeah.
Anime armor fight? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Diana will cast blindness on herself.
For those who don't have it cast on them,
Zos, that was great. Take a point of
make it DC
DM's
30
inspiration
just
for
to
me.
fray.
You.
Madeline Molfin's turn.
And the Molfin Cern, all right.
Circle around to keep her,
Okay. Okay, she is going to... She uses a legendary action to cast a spell.
Dolphins are going to cast uses reaction to cast counter spell.
Okay. Molfin, with a wave of your arm, you dispel.
Casting it at 3rd level, in case that matters.
Yeah, you dispel it. And that brings us to Silver.
Alright, I'm gonna recklessly attack the drow warrior that is not on our side first.
Okay, you got it. Make it with advantage.
31.
That hits. That could.
I think that sentence with 7.
I think that would hit any monster in the monster manual. So yes.
This thing only has 13 HP, right?
You believe so.
If it's the same. I do plus 14 damage. Do I need to roll the dice?
You don't.
Okay, cool.
You drive your blade through that drow and it falls down on the steps in front of you with just a gurgle of
I
blood.
will.
Thank you, Silver.
No problem. Second attack, I'll attack this weird goopy thingy.
Okay.
Recklessly, of course. That is 30.
Yes. Barbarian vibes, guys. Barbarian vibes.
Rolled max damage on the thing, so that's 4, that's 8, plus 16. 30, no, 24? Something like, yeah, it's 24.
Is it just
24.
all one damage type?
It's all slashing, correct.
So 24?
Magical slashing, yeah. 24 magical slashing.
You got it. You carve through it. This creature looks like it's having a hard time keeping itself together.
Okay, you all got that. I'm gonna start running upstairs.
Thanks,
Move
Bob.
30 feet up the stairs.
Did this creature use its reaction? I think it did.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't remember it using its reaction.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's left its range.
Well, the earth
Or
elemental
no, it did. But then it's been its turn, so it's got its reaction.
It's got
back.
its reaction back. It is going to try to swing at you.
It has its normal roll
Normal.
because I have my cloak is on.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay, so 4.
plus an additional 18 poison damage
So 9.
as it slams
Yep.
into you on your way out of there. Okay. Silver is 4. 5 is this. This warrior is actually going to rush up to you, Molfin, seeing that stabbing you is not working. Is going to try to grapple you.
Okay.
He's doing anything to protect the matron. So go ahead and you can either contest this with your athletics or your acrobatics. Your choice.
We'll go athletics. I trust in the hand of Molfin. 21.
15. You are able to push this drow. You hold out your hand, and you hit the forehead of the drow warrior, who is just desperately trying to grasp at you, and is unable to do so. That brings us to Ashlyn.
Visit Little Dragon Corps, folks.
I was just wondering, would Ashlyn want to also cast her invisibility and vulnerability thing?
It's an action to do so, I believe.
Let's see here. Yeah, so it's 4 key points to become invisible and gain resistance to all damage but force for 1 minute. I don't know, would she or would she just start hitting things?
I don't know. I just remember that was something she did, so.
Kristy Zoss, what do you think?
So sorry. Hello? I was zoning
Yeah,
out. I was
because that was something that Sarah like was trying to do, but then we were like, oh wait, we need you to be invisible longer than a minute, so that's why you cast invisibility. But I feel like Sarah, the player, had that in her back pocket ready to go.
yes.
Okay.
Agreed. I'm sorry. I was thinking about feral humans and I just got distracted. I'm sorry.
But the circumstances have changed, so. But I think she'd do it, but I don't know.
You brain man. I don't
Might
know
go-
why
might
it
go
takes me
great.
these places. Sorry.
Just might go
We
great.
will say she uses 4 of her key points as an action to go invisible.
And
And
flurry
then
of
she
blows.
will, again, with all her movement, she's going to go the long way around to try to avoid, or think she's avoiding, Xerath. And then get over and flank this guy. And I don't think she can do anything else as a, use an attack. With, yeah, so. Yeah, anything else requires her to have taken the attack action. So yeah, she'll just circle around and do that.
Okay. You got it. With Ashlyn's turn up, that brings us to Callista with Diana and Vix on deck.
All right. So you said I can get into the doorway, yeah?
Yeah, you're there.
With my next movement?
Yeah, you can move up to her if you want.
Nah, not yet. I wanna
Okay.
I wanna make a point.
Okay.
I don't see Ashlyn,
You don't?
but I see Molfin, and I know what Molfin's doing. So I'm just gonna in my Earth Elemental
Molfin
form.
doesn't seem to have any issues right now. He's actually holding a strange staff.
That's useful.
And it looks like your grandmother is extremely pissed.
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
I don't know if she wants to counter me, but I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
And she needs to make, I believe it's a dex save,
Okay.
as the entire room fills with flames. As I cast Firestorm, and her lull statue begins to burn behind her, as well as her potentially taking damage. The entire room.
So your allies, do they take damage as well? Would they have to make the save, or
They have to make a dex save, yep.
Oh, Molfin deck save, Ashlyn deck save. Molfin, I guess it doesn't really matter for you.
Molfin is
Molfin
just
doesn't-
standing there like this, like that.
Yeah, I think Callista knows that,
Burning
but she doesn't see Ashlyn.
alive, burning alive.
Molfin's just like, yes.
The
Oh.
Ooh,
elite
really? I should have gone with Molfin die for Ashlyn.
Xerath rolled a 21.
That just saves.
Oh boy.
Ashlyn just failed. She rolled a 9 and has a plus 11.
But she has evasion.
Yeah, so she could it would
Takes
be
half.
it'd take half for Ashlyn.
And she's got resistant right now, so
So a quarter.
Quarter?
Quarter damage.
okay, hang on.
The drow
Math.
warrior
I
that's
know.
in front of Molfin trying to tackle him will take all the damage.
30. Uh, 60 total damage.
60 total?
Fire.
60 fire damage.
I rolled real good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's 30 damage for her. 60 is going to kill the drow warrior and burn him alive. As he falls to the ground next to Molfin, no longer trying to tackle him and grapple him.
And I just roar at her. I'm pretty much cursing her in Primordial. to get her attention.
She looks over
But
her
I think-
shoulder as she's like licking with flames, trying to dodge and use her knowledge of the arcane and the blessings of Lolth to try to get rid of some of this terrible fire that seems to erupt throughout the room. You see the sculpture of Lolth back here is just licking up with magical flames, creating this strange glow and weird rippling kind of flashes of light and shadow around the room as we get the essence, and also you can see the shadow of this massive earth elemental upon the wall in the back right here flickering in the fire. That's amazing.
That is my turn.
All right, Vix and Diana, it's your go.
But if Vix knows what he's gonna do, he has the higher bonus. So
I'm just gonna stab. That's it. I'm gonna go for a stabby stab. Pack tactics, because Diana's right there, and so are these other drow guys.
yeah.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Oh, critical.
I'm
hit?
gonna pump psychic blades.
Oh boy.
I still have
I'm
one
just gonna
more
say this
left
is gonna
after
hurt.
this.
This is gonna hurt bad. It's gonna hurt real bad.
Wait, is that LD6?
Oh god,
Yeah,
okay.
it's gonna be an insane amount
plus-
of damage.
8 plus 7,
15.
15, plus 3,
18.
18 piercing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll the fire because that doesn't matter.
It matters a little.
Oh, okay, never mind. Rolling fire. 18 points of fire.
Okay.
Rolled very high. And then
Now this is gonna be the kicker right here.
He's hunting for more dice.
He's gonna need a lot.
23. So many numbers. 30.
Hey Jamie, I'm gonna save you the trouble. How do you want to do this?
Okay, I still had like 4 more dice to add up, so I'm just
You would get him. He has 36 hit points.
I'm just gonna full on dive rapier forward through the monster into Diana, and I'm just gonna hug her leg and be like, I could use healing now.
This creature seems to splatter and dissipate as you watch the pieces of what's left of this form seems to almost burn up and glow with this high heat and then just turn into embers. Just turn into this like blackened dust on the floor.
I'm not like super bad, but I'm like halfway. So
And Diana, I guess that would bring us up to you, unless there was something else.
Yes. You said that you're not like crazy bad. You're just like kind of bad.
He looks.
I'm at like
he looks-
85 out of like 150.
He looks a little injured.
Concerning. How about at? Okay, I do need to keep that open.
Anything below 100 is scary.
Would anything below 100?
Yeah, it's scary.
One more
Not like
time. What are you
100,
at? What are you at again?
I'm at 85. So if I
85.
could just get 15 hit points.
I like how you guys play this game. Anything under 100 is scary.
Jeez, why?
They're afraid of Molfin. They know
I
what
don't want to
Molfin
run
can
out
do.
of my spell slots. You know what? I will use a fourth. Will a fourth level suffice for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything. Whatever you'll give me, you know.
Give you a fourth level because anything below that is scary. Okay. I hold Vix, and I will cast 4th level cure wounds, and I need d8s. 8 d8s. I'm doing 4 of these. 1 plus 5 is 6 so far. Plus 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Plus 5, 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 points of healing.
Nice.
18
Above
healing.
100.
I got you.
Feeling a little
I
bit
did
more
that.
comfortable about yourself
Nice.
now, Vix, as the healing power of Ilmater is just thrust upon you.
Wonderful.
And I will after that I will start moving towards the door thing. I'll move 30 feet to the area where we're supposed to be
Okay.
to
Basically, since Callista didn't move into the room any farther, you guys can Diana, you can move yourself like right beside the earth elemental. And you emerge up from the steps, and you can see fire just everywhere, like erupting around the room, licking the sides of the legs of this massive Lolth statue that seems to consume this chamber. And as the flames continue to flicker and cast these shadows all around, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Kindred Lists.
Aww.